So stop loss hunting is real. Smart money is the hunter. This is truly a situation that if you can't beat them, you should join them. And if you don't understand that right there, you're the prey. Let's go deeper. Hey guys, how's it going? JD here. It is July 20th, 2023. Time to clock in. And, my thought for today is not really a thought, but more of a truth that most people don't realize. And, when you hear people out here talking about smart money, they're just talking about institutional traders. I cover this in my course that you need to understand who the players are in the market. You need to understand how the market really works. And, big money does certain things to win the game. If you're a retail trader, your competition is the institutional traders, really, more than other retail traders. So, you have to know who you're playing the game against. And so many people will know, if you've traded at any amount of time, especially in the Forex, that sometimes you put your stop exactly where you're taught to put it. Prices will come down, hit your stop, and then knock you out, then go in the exact same direction that you wanted to go in. So you were right the whole time, but smart money ran your stop first before prices went in that direction. So basically they push prices down to knock everybody out, and then they run up. So I want to explain something to you, because that's the exact thing I use for my entries on range fades. So let me just I'll put a line here to explain. So when I'm trying to take my range fade set up, I'll have let's say this is the bottom, right? You guys hear me say it all the time. Break lower first, trap everybody, then pull up and give me a good signal candle, right? I say that for my entry. Well, what's actually happening is that smart money knows that this is the bottom also. Smart money also knows that everybody is taught to put your stop right under the lowest point here when you're trying to go up. So what the institutional banks, governments, hedge funds do is they first put in a whole bunch of sell orders to push prices through resistance. Well, this would be support in this case. Through the support, they run everybody's stops right here. Like this here, they see this line. See this was everybody's stops being hit, but everybody knew prices was going up, but smart money ran everybody's stop first, knocked everybody out here, then push prices up. So what I do is I also know where support and resistance is at. I wait for smart money to run everybody's stops, and then I use that as my signal candle. Now in my mind, I don't know if I've explained this like this to people, but that's what's happening. That's what's actually happening. So where most people are getting knocked out right here, this is my entry to enter with smart money. So a lot of price action trading is learning how to trade with smart money and not against it. Because if you're trading against smart money, you're going to lose because they have more money than you. Okay. And they're bigger. So that's just big bank taking little bank. So you don't trade against smart money. Smart money, you trade with it. Just like smart money just ran everybody stops here again. Only problem is this EMA is burrowing down on us, so I can't take this. Not to mention, I didn't even draw this. I just put this here to play around, so I can't use this as a real bottom. But anyway, don't let smart money run your stops. So one of the greatest things about doing binary options, because either with a percentage payout broker or with a contract broker, is that there is no stop loss hunting. And I have so enjoyed that since I've been trading binary options. So, this is more for people who are trading Forex, MT4. This little tip here is more for them because they're the ones who get stopped out. I can't get stopped out anymore. But I wanted to explain it this way so you understand what I'm doing with my entries, though. I'm entering with smart money. This is why many times we have home run hitters when we enter off the bottom of the range, because we waited and waited and waited. Smart money knocked out everybody's stops, and then that same candle that knocked everybody out is a great signal candle, and that's the one I take to get my wins on a range phase setup. And so if you don't want smart money to run your stops, stop putting your stops here so soon. I mean, to tell you the truth, I don't really know the remedy other than don't use stops. Wait for, them to run people's stops, then enter on the signal candle. Yes, that's the best advice I can give you. So stop letting smart money take all your money. Don't be a donator. Learn how to read a market chart. Learn what the market is doing. If you're going to play in the market, if you're going to participate, you need to learn the game. Learn the game. You can't just pick. I mean, if you want to play, that's fine. But might want to learn the game if you ever expect to win. That's all I'm saying. That's the thought for today. Stop being stopped out by smart money. On this dollar CAD, we are coming off the bottom right now. EMA is a mile away. We bounced here once, twice. Coming off the kill zone. Broke lower, trapped these poor souls. Now we're getting a strong signal candle, 92%, locked and loaded. We're in. 10-minute setup, expecting to get to the top of this range. And since I was rushing, I only took this at 5 minutes. This is a mistake. Oh. Rejection. I'll take that rejection. Push up. This was unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate I took this at 5 minutes. This is a 10-minute setup. Man, hopefully 5 minutes will do it. Looking like we were gonna need 10 on this. Get some rejection. There we go. Oh, rejection. Come on, rejection. Thank you. Rejection. Ah! Couldn't hold it. Push up. More rejection. Hold it, closing your top. Please closing your top. Come on, closing your top. Don't do that. Closing the top. It's horrible close. Great candle, closing your top. What a candle. What a candle. Final candle. Final candle. So we were blessed here that 5 minutes is all we needed. Coming off the bottom. Great trade off the bottom here. Luckily 5 minutes is all we needed. We actually didn't need 10. So that's cool. So now if we can get we're above the MA, nice and strong, so we can get our higher low entry, we'll go again at 5 minutes. So good trade. And again, we waited for smart money to just this little stem. I know it doesn't look like much, but there was probably hundreds of thousands of sell orders sitting here, buy orders sitting here, and those who were selling got trapped. And then we pushed up. They saw that they had to exit, which causes this strong push up. Running those stops, got to cover your orders. You got to sell. I'm buying. Boom. Smart money is buying. Boom. Everybody else has to sell. All these sellers here are locked and loaded. Got to exit that. Got to exit their position. Stops getting hit here, 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 here. Stops are being hit. Causes this strong push up. All right, we're 88% now. I did get 92 on that one though. It's cool. Look like it's gonna just run off on us. All right, I was looking at this. It would have worked too. With my wife, that would have worked. Oh, 86%. Why you want to do me like that? Well, not getting set up anyway. So we'll come back later. So I originally thought that I would only do range phase summer updates on Fridays. But today we've hit a kind of a milestone number. So I decided to do the update today. We have reached 40 trades, and this is for our range phase summer challenge, I guess I could call it. We've been trading the exact same setup, just a range fade or higher low off the range fade since the 21st of June. And so we now have just made it to 40 trades. So I've taken 40 of these setups. Of course, I have some in there. I'd probably say 10 wasn't good setups, but all of them except maybe one or two have been range fades though. I've tried to stay as consistent as I can as only taking range fades so we can have a clear number here, a legitimate number. So we have reached 40. It's quite a few. That's quite a lot of trades. Once you get up to about 50, you can start saying like, all right, this strategy may be sound. I like 50, 100. We know we got something rolling, but not aware of 40. This is a good point to take inventory, and we're trading at 70%. And so, I know everybody always laugh at me because I glance over the profit. Profit don't matter. I know that sounds crazy. What matters is this 70%. If you can trade at 70% and binary options percentage payout, you only need to trade at 55% to actually make money. So if you can trade at 70, you'll be fine. So that's why, I just kind of glance over the profit. But this 70%, this tickles my fancy. So 40 trades, 70% range phase summer is cooking, people. Okay. This is a relatively new setup. I came up with it. I could put my stamp on this one because everybody else is doing 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 2 seconds. Hey, this 10-minute setup is where it's at. I'm trying to tell you. But let's look over here. Typically, I don't show this, but what I want to show with this is that if you look at the assets that I traded, you can kind of see that I ain't biased. You know what I'm saying? I ain't biased. I'll trade anything. Reason being is because what binary options allows us to do is hunt down the market condition we want to trade in. So I'm just not in love with Cash Swiss. I like Cash Swiss, but I don't just have to trade it every day because, hey, if it ain't ranging, I can't get no setup right. So I go where I find my market condition. So when you see me scanning through assets, I'm finding the correct market condition to take this range phase setup so I can continue to keep my 70% win rate. So just look, let's count the 100%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. 12 different assets. I have not had a loss on. Well, Cash Swiss I did. 11 different assets. 2 of them, Visa, Citigroup, are stocks. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more that I'm trading at 50%. So let's just say 12. But all together, let's just count the positive ones right here from Audi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. 13 assets that I'm positive on since the 21st because I'm trading in that market condition. So I'm not in love with any certain pair. Doesn't matter. I care about the market condition, not the pair. I'll trade Bitcoin, I'll trade oil, I'll trade I'll trade whatever. It doesn't matter. If it's ranging, that's all I care about. So I scan through, I find the range, and I take our 10-minute range phase setup. And so far, 40 trades, 70%. That's the story. So we'll keep this going and we'll update it again probably when we get to 50. 50 will be a good number. I'm very interested to see what the percent will be when we get there. So stay tuned and you'll find out too. So again, the course is out. Visit us, jdhyder.com, and you can grab that. Again, stop being stopped out by smart money. Learn how to put your stops in the right spot, or trade binary options, and you ain't got to worry about being stopped out at all. And so that's the lesson for today. So hope you've enjoyed it. Hope this was beneficial to everyone. My name is JD, and as always, I wish you increase on the Sutton. Bye-bye.
We would like to thank you for tuning in to another Increase episode with JD. If you want to learn how to price action trade, please visit www.jdhyder.com and you will find his brand new course, IOTS, Price Action Trading System. We thank you again, and as always, we wish you increase on the Sutton.